슬픈 말은 하지 말아요. So far away.
Guess who? Someone who's covering your eyes and expecting you to find out who it is while talking in a made-up voice, more like pretending to be someone else so that you won't guess right. Your acting skills are getting worse. Remove your hand, Minnie. He removed his hand and looked at you amazed while you continued taking out your books from the locker. This time I was on point. How did you? You looked at him. If only you changed your scent. But I don't think that would work either. He sighed. I will think of something else next time. Good luck. You closed your locker and turned to leave when your eyes met with your bully who was staring at you. Although he bullies you almost all the time, but you take it more like a competition because you also never come out weak, right from scoring best marks in exams to becoming teacher's most trusted student, you left him behind in everything. My class has started. See you later. You smiled as Jimin walked away. You ignored Jungkook and walked towards your class, still feeling his heavy gaze on you. Hi Jungkook. The so-called popular girl who always tried to hit on Jungkook and think that he likes her like other guys came to him, but her smile faded when Jungkook walked back in the class after you. He ignored you. He only gave attention to that ugly face. She clenched her jaws and crossed her arms. Not even dreams. He hates her, in fact, everyone. Let's go. Jungkook's seat is right behind you. No, not by choice, but the teacher has allotted seats that way, but he doesn't have any problem with that. He walked behind you and you felt your hair tie leaving from your hair, making your hair fall down. What's wrong? You turned backward and it was Jungkook. He sat on his seat ignoring you as if he's not the one who did that, when you clearly saw that he wore it in his wrist. Give it back. You tried to take it but he jerked your hand. Don't touch me. Give me my hair tie or else. The teacher came inside the class so everyone stood up and bowed. Good morning to everyone. I hope you have a nice day. You all sat down while you gave Jungkook an annoying glare and turned your face ahead. Guess what I have in my hands? Your test papers. The tension increased on everyone's faces. Sir, can we see them later? I don't want to ruin my mood. She said the last line in a whisper. This time I was quite impressed with your performances. Although the exam was really easy and you guys could have scored more better, but it's better to not expect so much. She started calling the names of the students and giving them their answer sheets. Jungkook has scored the highest so far with 99 marks. It's hard to score that much in chemistry, and yes, this was the highest so far as you always stuck between 98 to 98.5. He stood up and took his answer sheet before turning towards you. You just ignored him and waited for your chance. Does it mean Jungkook has scored the highest? The teacher smiled. No, the highest marks this time are 100 that is scored by YN. Jungkook's face again turned serious. I was amazed by your answers this time, YN. Well done and keep it up. Class, let's give a round of applause to YN. Some really clapped, showing happiness, while some doesn't like you, so they were just forced. You came back to your seat when Jungkook just snatched the answer sheet from your hands without asking, "What the hell?" He checked something and went to the teacher. What happened, Jungkook? Sir, I wrote the same exact thing. Then why did you give her full marks and deducted one from mine? You are right, but the answers are not exact, Jungkook. The way Ryan has explained the whole process, not only using the formulas but also gave a theoretical explanation, making everything so clear. There's a difference between writing an answer and explaining it. But you took your answer sheet from him. Enough of you trying. He glared at you angrily while you walked back to your seat. After the class over, Jungkook again stood up. He was impatient the whole time. This time he was sure that he'll gonna score the highest, but you again came in the middle. You were about to go outside the class when he came to your seat and snatched that paper from your hand. What's wrong with you, Jungkook? You are now crossing your limits. He came near you. The whole class was watching this drama. Just because you have got an extra mark, who are you thinking of yourself, huh? Did I say anything to you? You are the one envying for no reason. Give me my answer sheet. You tried to take it from his hand, but he hung it high. Envy you? He scoffed. You have nothing that I envy about. You looked at him. Then give me my answer sheet. He walked towards the window and looked at you. You want it? Here you go. He threw it down while your eyes widened. Are you crazy? Minnie and her minions already left the classroom as they were planning something against you. Get it back before someone started playing with them, making aeroplanes. You glared at him angrily. You are a jerk. And you rushed outside while he looked down from the window waiting for you to appear. Stupid. Hey Ryan, he waved and smiled while coming near you, but you were in a rush to go to the ground floor. I'll talk to you later, Jimin. Sorry, and you disappeared, making him confused. What happened to her? You gathered the papers together and straightened up. Jerk, I have to teach him a lesson or else. Suddenly the papers disappeared from your hand and you could hear laughter. You look at the person and there was Minnie standing with her minions. Leah had your answer sheets. Do you want these? She said, pointing towards the answer sheet. What's your problem? Yeah, you ugly nerd. Did you just answer her back? You went to her and snatched your sheet. I asked her about her problem. She looked at you amazed while Minnie came to you and grabbed your hair. Who do you think of yourself? He jerked her hand, making her drop on the ground. She was so pissed and angry that she grabbed your arm and pulled you before slapping you on your face. The moment Jungkook saw all this, he ran downstairs. You ugly nerd, how dare you to even touch me? Don't you feel disgusting on yourself? I'm not you, so I'm pretty good. And what was that slap for? To let you know your position. You are nothing compared to me. You scoffed and brushed your hair back. There's no comparison of a class president and a failure who only rely on her cringy looks. You? She raised her hand to hit you again, but someone caught it from back and jerked harshly, making her look at him shocked. Jungkook, what are you doing here? Who has given you the permission to hit her? You looked at him surprised as well. Minnie was in confusion. Are you taking the side of this ugly nerd? Jungkook's jaw clenched when he heard those words. At least she's infinite times better than you. Look at yourself before spitting those words from your mouth. So many students from your class and other classes, including seniors, also gathered there. You were just looking at him as if seeing a dream. Since when he started taking your side, when he's the one who bullies you the most of the time and now standing for you when others are bullying you. What the hell are you saying? She scoffed in disbelief. You hate her and still taking her side? You know exactly what she is. He came near her. Are you trying to take my place? Did I tell you that I hate her? Yes, I know that what she actually is, so you better stay away from her if you really don't want to get embarrassed in front of everyone. You left from there unable to stand. Jimin followed you as he noticed how sad you were looking. I swear I won't leave you if you try to hurt her once again. His eyes were showing the anger. He left from there while Minnie scoffed. Is he trying to become all innocent now? Ryan, you stopped as Jimin approached you. Are you okay? You nodded and looked at him. Yes, I'm good. What happened a while ago? Nothing. You didn't want to make him worried for you. Are you sure? You think those mean girls can trouble me? I'm sorry that I didn't able to do anything. He looked genuinely upset. Why are you saying sorry? I'm fine. Jungkook was going towards the classroom when he saw you and Jimin holding hands. He felt jealousy and couldn't stand, so went upstairs. Don't worry about me. You know I don't pay attention to such useless things. You want to make him smile but he doesn't. Jimin, I'm fine. He forced a weak smile and nodded. That's how you should be always. You smiled and patted his shoulder. I'll go to the class now. He nodded. You came inside the classroom and saw Jungkook sitting on his seat. You both held an eye contact for some seconds, but then he looked away outside the window. You walked to your seat, but then something was going on inside you. His strange behavior and the way he came to your defense, ignoring everyone, want you to know why he did that. You came to his seat and tapped on the desk, but he rested his head against his desk, still looking out from the window. You again tapped on the desk. Get lost. You bit your inner cheek and tapped one more time. This time he looked at you. What's your problem? You looked at his wrist. Your hair tie was still on his wrist. Give me my hair tie. When will you stop being so annoying? You tried to take it when he turned his hand to the other side, making you fall on him. You are now leaned closer to him, hands around his neck. You could feel your heart beating so fast and you didn't realize that you were holding your breath because your faces were just inches away. It's only the eyes who were interlocked with each other. You both were unable to say anything. It's like the time and moment has stopped and none of you wanted it to over any soon. You heard footsteps indicating that other students were coming, so you quickly get up from his lap and sat on your seat before fixing your hair. Your heart was still beating so fast. Don't know what was that, but you feel like you have something for him. Feeling that liked his closeness. Jungkook again looked outside the window. He always wanted to let you know what he actually feel about you, how it hurt him when someone hurt you. Yes, he likes you not only now but for a long time. Don't know when that love took the place of jealousy and insecurities. He always feels jealous when he sees you with Jimin. His parents always compare him with you and he doesn't care about what you achieve. He feels happy to see you working hard, but when he realizes he is unable to express his love, he chose this way. Jungkook and Ryan, you guys are going to lead the class project together this time. Come up with something new and unique and discuss that with other students. Just nodded and didn't dare to look at him. Even his name was doing something to you. You were falling for him. Startled a little when you felt someone walking right beside you. Looking at him, you realized he was Jungkook. Why is he walking home today? Where is his bike? Since when you started going home through this way? He looked at you, making your heart skip a beat. Why? Did you own this road? You can never talk nicely, right? There was an awkward silence for some time. You didn't realize you both were standing in the middle of the road, lost in looking each other. Suddenly a bike horned. He pulled you by your waist and stepped aside, letting that person go. You noticed your hands on his chest. The feeling goes wild. Your noses were touching. You didn't dare to look at him. Your heart felt like it will come out in your throat anytime. He slowly brought his hands to your cheek and caressed it. You felt the cold sensation. This is where Minnie slapped you. You swallowed. Does it hurt? You slowly looked up to meet his eyes. After realizing, you jerked his hand and stood at a distance. Why do you care? Don't you hate me? He came towards you and held your hand. Why it is so hard to tell you that it's not hate? How can I make you understand that? Don't talk in puzzles. I don't like that. Do you want me to say it directly? Would you accept? You didn't say anything. Your eyes were moist. I like you, Ryan. You could feel butterflies in your stomach. You didn't say anything. He came closer to you and tied your hair behind in a ponytail before looking at you again. I think my actions were never clear enough to show you that what I want. You wanted me to use my words, and here I am, confessing my feelings to you. Now it's your turn.
차가운 바람에 너를 느껴 두 눈을 감고는 생각해 좋았던 기억은 간직할게 가끔 꺼내어 볼게 아프고 아파도 날 바라볼 수 없잖아 오늘도 이렇게 보고 싶어 어떡해
Another day 슬픈 말은 하지 말아요 So far away 아무 말도 하지 말아요 사랑이 그렇게 힘들게 하나요 마음이 그렇게 너만 찾고 있나요 나를 붙잡아줘요 놓지 마요 제발 내 곁을 떠나지 마